What is going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans, college football fans everywhere? This is the Pig Show Network. I'm Tyzilla83, and I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out the content. If you would, at the end, like, comment, share, tap the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. We're going to try and digest this. I guess this was a football game they played on Friday. I'm not really sure. But Arkansas on the road to Mizzou. They lost, of course. We're gonna get through this together. We're going to try and digest this disgusting game one piece at a time. I know this is going to be tough, Hog fans, but let's go through the stats really fast. Austin Allen, 24 of 39, 348 yards with a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Raleigh Williams, 25 carries, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. Keon Hatcher, 3 catches and 106 yards. Austin Allen throwing for over 3,000 yards this year. Could you imagine what he could have accomplished this year with a better offensive line? Can you imagine what this offense could have accomplished this year with a better offensive line? It is just too bad they couldn't get all the cogs turning on the all at the same time. They just really unfortunate. For Mizzou, Locke would throw 16 to 26, 268 yards and a touchdown. Johnson would be their leading carrier, 2 carries for 81 yards and more, 6 catches and 135 yards. I think Locke is a pretty decent quarterback. I don't think he's all conference caliber, but I think he's a pretty good quarterback. And I think Mizzou's future looks pretty bright. They had to play a lot of young guys this year, and they had some injuries to overcome, as did everybody in the SEC, so I'm tired of seeing that excuse. But I think Mizzou's future is going to be pretty bright in the SEC East, but they're going to have a tough time. I think overcoming the Tennessees, the Floridas, and the Georgias every year is going to still be a challenge. Not to mention Vanderbilt, right? I mean, good grief, who'd have thought they'd beat Tennessee Saturday? Let's go into the rest of the stats in this game. Remember what I said yesterday. I didn't think first downs or any of that other stuff mattered. What mattered was turnovers. Arkansas had 2 turnovers to Mizzou's 1 turnover. I think that played a very large part in their loss. 503 total yards of offense for Arkansas, 399 for Mizzou. 27 first downs to Mizzou's 15. Time of possession, 40 minutes to Mizzou's 19 minutes. That's 2-to-1 ratio. That is, wow. I mean, if you didn't read the final score and you actually looked at these stats, even with the turnover ratio the way it was, I think you'd be surprised to see Mizzou won this game. They won it because the second half Arkansas couldn't match the same intensity. This is very obviously a rivalry to Mizzou. It is. Arkansas needs to take that same level of seriousness. Obviously they couldn't match the intensity, couldn't match the momentum that Mizzou carried. That's what won and lost this game for these two teams. I know a lot of people, including myself, have been really hard on Rob Smith. Brett Bielema catching a lot of heat, rightfully so. This is what happens when you lose to bad teams. This is what happens when your career at Arkansas has been a tale of 2 seasons. Every game this year, it's been a tale of 2 halves, outside of maybe Auburn and LSU, where you just didn't show up at all. This stuff has got to get fixed. This is unacceptable. This is one of those losses, and this very well could be Brett Bielema's worst loss. I don't know about ever, because I still need to go back and look at his record at Wisconsin of who he won and lost to, but this is bad. I mean, Mizzou is a bad team this year, not a good team. And I think even a lot of Mizzou fans will agree with that. This was not a game you're supposed to lose. And they did, and that just goes to show you it's who shows up on Saturday. Even if their team, even if they have players on their team who apparently can't pronounce Arkansas' state name correctly, he can still beat you. What matters is who shows up on the field. Arkansas didn't show up for the second half. They packed their bags and were gone. They played not to lose in the second half. Play calling in the red zone still, to me, is just at times atrocious. Everybody thinks Dan Enos walks on water. I'm telling you, there are some legitimate gripes about Dan Enos. Is he a good offense coordinator? Yes, and Arkansas needs to hold on to him. But his red zone play calling, and the execution, too. You can't put it all on Enos. Sometimes the execution in the red zone is just not good. It's not there. There's a lot of things they're going to have to get fixed in the offseason. But we're not there yet. We still got – now we're in bowl season. We're in championship week season. Alabama, Florida, obviously I think Bama just rolls right over Florida. But waiting for Arkansas's bowl game. I have no idea what bowl they're looking at. Could be the Tax Slayer, could be the Lysol multi-surface cleaning bowl. I made that up. Who knows? Am I disappointed in this outcome? I think every Hog fan should be greatly disappointed in this. I think you can't blame anybody. It's funny. I'm seeing a lot of arguments, a lot of back and forth, as you can imagine, on social media. Apparently, if you're down on Brett Bielema, all of a sudden you're just not a fan. I don't think that's fair at all. I think every fan has a right to be disappointed in what they saw, and the product on the field this year was not what Arkansas fans thought they would be in with year 4 with Brett Bielema. This is not what you thought would be like when they hired Brett Bielema. If you had a crystal ball and you saw year 4 was 7-5 and you're losing games, to opponents like Texas Tech, Toledo, Rutgers, and then in the 4th year you're losing to lowly Mizzou. In your other losses, you're getting blown out by 20-plus points. That's not what you envision for a Brett Bielema coaching career at Arkansas. Hopefully they get some things answered. Also, if you weren't aware, he's made it more or less clear he's not going to fire anybody right now until after the bowl game. Then they're going to make changes in the offseason. I do see Rob Smith. I think the next day after the bowl game, regardless win or lose, I think you see Rob Smith go. I have no idea who they bring in. There's going to be a lot of speculation, so get ready for that. You're going to hear a lot of names over the course of the next few weeks. So be prepared for that. But don't believe it until you actually see it. And then, of course, we'll talk about it here on the Picture on Network. So that's it for me, guys. I know this is a tough one to swallow. For Mizzou fans, congratulations. You won this rivalry. You guys are doing it right. You're taking it serious. Arkansas fans and the Arkansas team and the staff need to step it up. This is a rivalry, and you need to treat it as such, manufactured or not. You need to match that level of intensity. You need to start playing full 4-quarter football. Not this tale of two halves bullshit that we've seen this year from Arkansas. It's time to start playing Razorback football, and I think fans everywhere in the state of Arkansas agree. This was not indicative of Arkansas football. All right, that's it. You guys try to help be kind of one another. Till the next video, peace. Look for a bowl video. I'm going to have a bowl video after they make the announcement. I'm going to try and have it out a day or two after, so look out for that. Again, thanks for watching. Peace.